Hello friend, myself Prathamesh Dudhalkar and I am from Government Polytechnic Amravati. My branch is mechanical and I am presenting my project, that is the cheapest solar water. This is here, and we have the all assemblies over here, and this is a working model, and we are getting the hot water from this whole assembly, and this is the now I am introducing my whole project step by step. I am presenting the all the assemblies. You can see this. This is a syntax stack of our house, and we have to install it initially when the house is built, and we are the generally outlet of this tank is at the bottom, so it is here, and but the surprising thing is that our syntax tank has the initially hot water. The water has a property that the hot water floats at the top, and that top water floats over there, and the cold water is at the cold water is at the bottom. So we have to extract this hot water. We are using simply the simple mechanism, that is we are using only a single ball and a flexible pipe and a rotating assembly only. What we are using over there, we are using the simple ball just like this. This is a ball, and this is a flexible pipe. So this flexible pipe is attached to the floating wall, and this is the oscillating assembly at which this will oscillate. For what purpose we are doing all these things? Because the syntax tank has a plastic, so the plastic will hot due to the sun rays, and the hot water will floats at the top, and for the solar water heating process we need the hot water. So we are extracting that hot water from the top layer by using this simple mechanism. This is a very simple mechanism, but it affects the whole solar heating process very great extent, and this helps us to reduce the cost of my cheapest solar water up to the great extent. So what we are doing over here, we are using a simple ball which floats at the topmost level, and we are supporting this flexible pipe to this, and the top of this flexible pipe will always float at the top. So the when we suck from this top level, we are using this vacuum pump, that is when we suck from it first time, then we do not need to suck all the time. Due to the gravity, it will flow at the top. So I have explained this floating assembly, I think so, very well, and this is the main innovation of this whole project, because no solar water heater uses this floating assembly, because we are not using the hot water inside our self tank, and from the calculation we have concluded that the difference between the bottom level and the top level of the syntax tank is 10 to 15 degrees Celsius, which is quite high, and we are getting the hot water from the top outlet of 30 degrees Celsius. So we are extracting that 30 degrees Celsius water to this flat plate. This is the second assembly of this project. We are seeing over there that these are the two plates, which is first one is very big, and another one is very small. The basic principle of physics is used over here: more surface area and less quantity of water. This is the combination, or this is the formula of this flat plate collector, and the inlet, that is the hot water from the self tank, is gone to the flat plate, and this flat plate has a thickness of 2 inch, maximum 2 inches, and the surface area was quite high, that is the 1/2 feet to the 1/2 feet. So we are getting the 3 liter water in this big tank, and 2.5 liters in the second tank. What happening over here, this is totally black coated. So the black color has a property to absorb 98% of solar energies and the heat. So we are when the solar rays will incident on it, this GI sheet, we are using the material GI sheet, that is a galvanized iron sheet over here, and the absorption capacity of this GI sheet and and the black color. Due to this combination, we are getting the hot water inside the plate, and we are already inserting the hot water into this flat plate, so the temperature will increase. We are getting the inlet of 30 degrees Celsius, and due to the absorption and due to the simple property, that is less water in high surface area, we are absorbing this heat energy, and due to the conduction of this solar energy, the temperature of this whole assembly will increase. And at the top of this, the hot water, that is of near about 35 to 40 degrees Celsius, we are getting at the top of the first plate, which is larger than the first side. Then we are seeing over here that there is a second plate which is quite small as compared to the big one, and the outlet of this big plate is given to the inlet. We are seeing over here, that is the inlet of the second plate, and this will also fill, and this will also works on this as the primary said, I have said, and this will also the temperature of this flat plate will increase up to 45 degrees Celsius. So due to the combination of first assembly, that is the floating assembly, then the first parabolic first flat plate and second flat plate, we are getting the hot water of 45 degrees Celsius at the outlet. So here is the outlet, and we are taking the outlet to the inlet of this third assembly. This is the third assembly, and this is a parabolic collector. We are seeing over here that this is a GI sheet. This is a simple concept only, that the solar energy will incident on it, and due to the incidence of due to the curveness of this parabolic collector, all the rays will focus on a single line, and at this focus line we are introducing a copper pipe. So due to this copper pipe, there is a focus on this copper pipe. If we unfold this plate or a sheet, then the all surface area, the energy incident on the all surface area will converge on a single line, that is on the pipe, and we are getting the hot water from this due to the convergence or focus of this all rays, and the heat will absorb by this pipe. Again the hot water of 45 degrees Celsius will increase up to 50 degrees Celsius after this parabolic assembly. Then we are introducing this hot water of parabolic outlet to the thermal reservoir. We can see this, the thermal reservoir. This is the thermal reservoir of 100 LPD, that is the liter per day, 100 liters. This is a tank of 100 liter. We are introducing the plaster of Paris in as a thermal insulator, because all the existing solar water heaters use the foam for an insulating purpose, which is quite high and quite expensive. So we are using plaster of Paris, which is very quite less in cost. So due to this property, what is the hot water of 15 degrees Celsius is stored into this all the assemblies into the thermal reservoir, and it can be stored for 2 to 3 days without any loss of heat, which is a very small loss of heat. And we are getting the outlet of this thermal reservoir at this end, and this outlet will goes to the tap of our household taps for hot water. If the customer or the consumer not using this hot water, then we are introducing these pipes to the inlet of this assembly, so that the process can be a cyclic process. Due to this, the hot water will rotate, and the temperature inside the thermal reservoir will increase, which is essential for getting the hot water. And if the consumer is using this water, then the suction will starts, and the filling of this whole assembly will starts. And due to this, the solar, in this way, the all solar water heating process, in this way the whole solar water heating process will starts. I think I have explained all the things and working of these all projects. So now what I have to tell that the question will arise that why we are calling this as a cheapest solar water heater. So the main agenda of my project is to produce a solar water heater having a price comparative very small as compared to the existing solar water heaters. If we consider that for 100 LPD, that is the unit of any solar water heater, 100 LPD for generating the water of 16 degrees Celsius of 100 LPD we have to pay 16,000 rupees, which is quite high. That this price is without subsidy. Government has given 30% subsidy on the price of 16,000. So we are getting at a house that solar water heater of 100 LPD at 12,000 rupees. But my project, I have introduced this project of 6,000 rupees maximum price without any government subsidy. If we consider government subsidy, then it will be of 4,500 rupees or near about 4,000 rupees, which is quite, as compared to this price is 60 to 70% less than the existing solar water heater. So the problem, again the question arises that how I have reduced this all the cost. So what we have done here, we are introducing our self tank. So the cost of our self tank can be neglected because we have to install it initially. So we have to pay no price for heating process, and we are extracting the hot water with the help of balls and pipes only. So the price of this Sintex tank can be neglected because this is not a part of our project. This is not the actually the part of our project, but we are extracting that water. So when we consider about these flat plates, these flat plates are built up of only GI sheet, that is galvanized iron sheet, which is quite cheap or less in cost as compared to the coppers and other metals. And due to this, I have manufactured these two plates at 1,000 rupees only, with all the accessories just like pipes and other things. And for this parabolic collector also, I have used the GI sheet for the reflecting purpose and a copper pipe. So the price of this whole assembly is near about 5,000 rupees or 500 rupees or 800 rupees. After this, I have manufactured this thermal reservoir, which is comparatively higher in price. This price is gone up to 3,000 rupees. And due to the 3,000 rupees, the price of this whole assembly is near about 6,000 rupees. So all this price of this are introduced, and due to this the whole assembly is near about 6,000 rupees. And I have designed this project only for such people which do not afford the solar water heater in the existing energies, because solar energy is what about, we have to only concentrate the solar rays. In any way we have to concentrate the solar rays. It doesn't matter that what we are doing over here to heat up the water, just only we want the output of hot water only. So in what process, in what way we are heating up the water, it doesn't matter. We want only the hot water, and I am giving the hot water to the common people. So this is the hot water, and it can be used for general purpose, as we know, for bathing and cleaning the utensils and other things. So in this way this cheapest solar water heater works, and really it is very cheap. If it is introduced in market, then the lots of people will attract by this project, and also they will install in their houses also. So I have presented this my whole project, and I think that this will be the future solar water heater to the every house of Indian people. Thank you for listening this my project. Thank you.